It is now. My name is Annabelle Bransford.
Interesting facts about famous people.
Top 10 grossing Western movies of all time. Have you ever wondered which Westerns actually did well at the box office? Western movies don't always make it big. Here are the most financially successful of the best of the West. One of the most popular movie genres was the Western. There have been some successful Westerns. They are often prestige movies made by big-name Hollywood directors. These films mostly made blockbuster money at the box office. These financial totals are based on worldwide box office takes and not accounting for inflation. Just to be clear, this is not my opinion. I know some will argue about the tradition of the Western. As usual, I'm asking a little latitude here. Some lean to comedy or revisionist Westerns. It's all in the name of having some fun. Enjoy. If you like this video, take a look at my other videos in my channel. Link is in the description. Apologies up front for any mispronunciation of names. Let's get into it. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid grossed $102 million worldwide and is considered a critical hit as well, picking up 7 Oscar nominations including for Best Picture and Best Director, while winning 4. The movie starred Robert Redford and Paul Newman as the legendary outlaws and has one of the most iconic final shots, as both men are caught in a freeze frame, leaving the audience to imagine what happened next. The Hateful Eight, 2015. Quentin Tarantino's second Western. Even when looking at Tarantino's best movies, this is one that splits even the most hardcore fans down the middle. The movie is a long and brutal drama, with 8 very bad people stuck in the same small inn during a snowstorm. As with most Tarantino movies, this one has a lot of violence, and no one makes it out of this movie in one piece. It was a huge success and made $152 million worldwide at the box office. Unforgiven, 1992. Few Westerns were coming out of Hollywood by 1992, so it makes sense that the most successful one at the time came from an icon of the 70s Western movies, Clint Eastwood, a mainstay in the spaghetti Westerns when he was younger. Directed and starred in this movie. A retired outlaw who lived into old age, then found himself pulled back in when a young gun showed up on his doorstep. Unforgiven picked up 9 Oscar nominations and was a huge box office success, taking in $159 million worldwide. Legends of the Fall, 1994, an all-star cast that took the idea of a big screen Western very seriously. Anthony Hopkins stars as a father in the Wild West in this movie, dealing with the effects of World War I on those living in the American West. Brad Pitt had an early role as one of his sons, with Aidan Quinn starring as the oldest sibling. Directed by Edward Zwick, this movie is a gripping drama, taking in $160 million at the box office and picked up 3 Oscar nominations, winning for Best Cinematography, and featured great shots of the sweeping landscapes of the country. The Magnificent Seven, 2016. Hollywood remade this classic Western movie, The Magnificent Seven, an all-star cast led by Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke, and Chris Pratt. Retells the story of 7 outlaws that work together to save a small town from a corrupt tycoon. Not a great Western remake, with a low 6.5 user rating on IMDb. However, it was a huge box office success, likely thanks to the cast, bringing in $162 million at the worldwide box office. Maverick, 1994. Mel Gibson starred in this fun Western movie, a big screen remake of the classic TV series Maverick. Gibson starred as Maverick, a con artist who swindled his way through the movie with partners in another con artist, Jodie Foster, and a marshal, James Garner, the star of the aforementioned Maverick TV show. Fans gave it a 7 on IMDb, making it one of the highest ranked Westerns of the 90s. Also a financial success, earning $183 million at the box office. True Grit. The Coen brothers made a Western in 2010. both a huge critical success and a box office blockbuster. The remake of the classic John Wayne Western, True Grit, starred Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon, and told the story of a young girl, Haley Steinfeld, looking for justice. The movie made $252 million worldwide and was also a favourite at the Oscars that year, picking up 10 Oscar nominations, although it didn't win any. Both Bridges and Steinfeld were nominated, with the actress only 15 at the time. It also had a very high 96% tomato meter rating on Rotten Tomatoes, the highest for any Western movie made in the 2010s. The Lone Ranger hit in 2013 and was a massive box office flop. While it was a critical failure, it shouldn't have been a flop, given that it made $261 million at the worldwide box office. However, the problem is that it cost an estimated $220 to $250 million to make on a $150 million marketing budget, which is more than almost any Western has ever made. The movie starred Armie Hammer as the legendary Lone Ranger, while Johnny Depp was controversially cast as the Native American Tonto, had in a low 30% tomato meter score, and it was dead on arrival. Dances with Wolves, 1990. Kevin Costner began to appear in a lot of westerns in the 1990s, with his most successful one hit in 1990 with Dances with Wolves. The movie was a huge box office success, bringing in $424 million worldwide, which was more than any other Western movie until 2012. Costner directed the movie and starred as a former Union soldier who meets up and deals with a group of native Indians while trying to find a military post. The movie was the fourth highest grossing movie of 1990 and picked up 12 Oscar nominations, winning Best Picture and Best Director. Django Unchained, 2012. Quentin Tarantino made 2 Western movies in his career, and it was the first that is the box office champion for the genre. The movie is Django Unchained, and stars Jamie Foxx as Django Freeman, a man freed by a bounty hunter, Christopher Waltz, on the condition that he helps him find his latest targets. This is one of the most successful Western movies both by the box office, where it brought in $449 million worldwide, and by fans, who rank it at 8.4 on IMDb, making it one of the highest rated Westerns of all time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate likes, shares and subscribers. They help me a lot. Also, hit the notification button to get my new videos. Bye for now.